Still some familiar faces, and also an opposition tonight. Ryan Brewster, he's spoken already, Jurgen Klopp, about having a plan for him this season. Last campaign wrecked with injury. He was mentioning in commentary there earlier on, 32 goals, the Football League's top scorer. Dean is the referee, by the way, as well. No more need saying about him where his affinity lies as a Tranmere fan. You'll have seen those pictures during their successful promotion season with him celebrating in the stands. But he quite often trains with Tranmere, so he's shown interest in trying to get him back over north of the border as well. Had a really good season and came of age. He's another player that excites Liverpool fans, I'm sure, at this stage of the season. Ryan Kent.
Yeah, for the Liverpool team, you know, for all different reasons, for different players, pre-season, the youngsters, as you mentioned.
Daniel Klein, after his loan at Bournemouth last season, will he get another opportunity here? And back there battling away, but Caprice just not far enough forward to take full advantage of that, and there could be a counter on here for Ryan Kent. He's got support from... It's gone, and an unlikely goal scorer, Nathaniel Klein.
Yeah, he found himself opening in that forward right-back position, as we see many right-backs now. They venture forward, don't they? They get into the box now. And it was great build-up play, good patience. Joe Gomez breaking from the centre half position, driving into midfield, opening it all up into Brewster's feet, who finds Klein.
Trying to stake his claim as a professional footballer, part of the FA Youth Cup winning side. His English is really coming along because Barry Lutis is...
I'm a fan of Mike Dean, who's refereeing tonight.
It will be taken seriously, I'm sure, but Jurgen Klopp, I'm sure, might mention that later on.
Looks like he's filled out, doesn't he? You know, he looks like he's growing a couple of inches. You know,
Get movement in and around that penalty area.
Brilliant again, Lallana with a lovely little flick, little pass and move into the space. That's when you just want him to fire the right foot at him, but as you said, young player.
And he will have got so much confidence from this first 18 minutes.
Confidence is the word, just to see him there, touch, try and finish. You know, that's his confidence growing. You know, he didn't think of anything.
And just gets it out for a throw, and this is the opportunity earlier on, though, for perhaps a penalty to go. Blackett-Taylor of Simon Mignolet, who's had absolutely nothing to do so far. And it was some really good early action for the Liverpool goalkeeper.
It obviously leaves Mullen isolated. Jennings just cannot get up when he manages to get hold of it. Jennings just cannot.
Say to come and train at Melwood and just do okay. They want them to go there and make a big impression. And Larouchi's probably been the most commonly involved player, probably the most touches so far in this first 90. Big Scouser.
He's done himself, I think.
Grimaced with pain as soon as he went down.
He's not moving. It's not a good sign.
He might just be tired in first idea anyway.
Just going back to what I was saying, they want the two-touch passing and the movement. He played the advantage. Liverpool couldn't capitalise on it. Kent, bit of a worry. I think Hollywood. I think
he does well to win it back for Liverpool. Really good play. Kent was looking for the overlap from Larouchi again, but he will out. Just too slow there is the message to their goalkeeper. They took the free kick quickly and almost came up with a goal.
Well, that'll drive Mickey mad. Mickey Mellon, the Tranmere manager. He'll hate that. Just switching off. He took a touch and tried to play it with his left. He's just hobbling a little bit now. He's just testing on the leg. He's limping a little bit. Sure he's all right.
At the moment, Liverpool will be keeping a close eye on that. It's back with Larouchi, the cop at the back of this stand here at Tranmere. Early sighter though for Brewster.
Not only did he play a great one too, Mike Dean, but he's just poked Harry Wilson in the eye when he gave a goal kick.
Not sure he was first pick at in football. A training session where they get the chance to feel the experience, but he knows there's a penalty claim that Tranmere had just a moment or two ago. Never really truly had it under control, did he? Moria, a fluent German speaker as well. I think it's his mum who's German, but he's represented them at youth level here on LFC TV. And Ryan Brewster, with 7 minutes remaining, you can see it means a lot to him. Gets that Liverpool goal he's been waiting for in first team colours.
Yeah, brilliant to see. Great movement together. You always felt Liverpool dropped it a couple of gears. You know, opportunities would come from it, and that's what they did there. You know, the game went a little bit flat, but there they just opened it up. They dropped it a few gears. James Milner bought himself a little bit of Mike Dean, but that was a foul, you know, and that can bring frustration. And you know, at the end of the day, you know, referee the game as if it's a Premier League game. He knows if there's a lot riding on it, because it can frustrate players. That can bring frustration.
Himself to 2 in this Liverpool starting lineup tonight. Mission accomplished for him, and mission accomplished for Liverpool in this first half. It was really neat, wasn't it? Couldn't keep it out. Scott Davis, and a lovely finish from Brewster.
Well, patient play again, working the flanks, went from one side to the other and getting joy again. But you ask Robbie Fowler what his favourite goal is, and he'll...
Again, the new Tranmere youngster. Decent contest in this. Going to be a worry in League One next year, but no penalty given.
Well, I thought it was. Mike Dean helping Liverpool out there. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought he'd done enough.
Thinking of players that you said had filled out before in the form of Ryan Brewster, Glatzel just looks physically bigger as well at the start of this pre-season.
Woodburn as well, another one. He's got a set of shot.
A really good cross, and again Scott Davis is picking it out of the back of his net, and it's made that set of Liverpool fans' day. Really nice finish from Curtis Jones as well.
Well, buffet ball on it. Help yourself. Lovely ball in, flighted back stick. Full back just switches off, and Jones comes in on the blind side. Decent finish, to be honest. It was an awkward angle for him. He played a
thing around just in case. And with all of the goals that are raining in, we have 2 strikers that got 60 between them for Liverpool's academy team last year. Full player, and that's just a little shop window, isn't it, as to what he could become as a Liverpool player this season. What a lovely Liverpool goal.
I mentioned before, he offers something different than the front 3 of Liverpool. Salah, Mane and Firmino. Firmino likes to drop deep into the hole, but Divock Origi is a willing runner in behind, and he didn't he? Pure strength. Went into him, great first touch from Miller, and he just brushed the 2 Liverpool defenders aside. The size of him.
Wouldn't like to get up. A long time coming. He's been desperate to be involved in the first team picture, and it's a proper striker's goal, not involved at all really in the build-up play, but Keanu Hoover, full of endeavour, full of enthusiasm, and that's a buffet ball, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it from a different angle. Fair play to Liverpool, and you know they've worked it well, but you've got to earn it. You know, they will be given the opportunity if they do everything right. You know, it's a tough ask to get into this team at the minute. It seems very settled. You know, it's strong, isn't it? We kind of can pick off it.
Left a bit on him, didn't he? Glatzel and Monte. I don't think it was intended, but he's felt the weight of that Glatzel, and he looks hurt.
They've just clashed, haven't they? There was nothing in it. We'll have to see. He's in good hands, though.
I don't know whether Jurgen Klopp was saying to the linesman there, should we just finish the game? He needs to come off with here. It's the blow he took earlier on in that challenge with Manny Monte. And the shake of the head tells the whole story, doesn't it? Hand side, almost a really nice moment for Danny Walker-Rice, and the boos ring out. Just signed his first-year professional contract against Johnson. Did well, Johnson.
That's a bit of a mismatch, isn't it?
His dad was a good footballer as well, Bobby Duncan. So it's certainly running in the blood. To claim the 7th there in his 2nd of the game. Challenge from Lewis on. One thing he's never given enough credit for, Divock Origi, is how exquisite his touch is. We've seen it so much. A Liverpool corner. He's not moved too much after that, though. Really brave defending. Nice ball in from Adam Lewis. And it was Atherton's challenge on him. Made to get it clear. He actually played as a goalkeeper.
Running to begin with, but then once the game starts, for a player that's great, because the work.
Atherton takes it off Hoover. Curtis Jones to get Liverpool back in the game, and he comes back and challenges brilliantly to win possession back for the Reds. The last action will be Liverpool taking this free kick, I think.